Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. Throw right side, caught by O.J. Howard. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Push him back. Push him back. Sugar, sugar. Here we go. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. 72.
Brady going to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. So the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though, and they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, 49ers 0. Robbie Gould on for the field goal. A 37-yard attempt.
The kick by Gould is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points. Not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. Love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it, because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
On 2nd and 10, Murray eluding the pressure right. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's caught inside the 30. A gain of 37.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll buy some time right, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Odafe Oweh gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Next to the score, Cardinals 14, 49ers 3. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
And this taken in at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have returned to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Second down, here's Mostert again. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. You can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Hey. Mike 9.
Throwing now is Brady. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Hey, check it. Check me out. Mike 9. Hey, Alabama. Mike 9. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Mike 9. Hey. We got a seal. Yeah. Hey, check it.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Here we go.
Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, 49ers 3.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary, incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Daron Payne. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Rolling to his left. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tanner Muse with it. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Second and 2. To throw, it's Brady. That's Samuel, caught left side. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second and long. Brady. Open man is Howard, the tight end. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want us to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Murray now to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 7 yards, the pickup there.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key.
Continues to go. Now for the point after. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Cohen is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Extra point safely through, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Danielle Hunter in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Taking a shot for Samuel. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. Now they try the right side here. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Again, it's Cohen. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Cardinals get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
The extra point up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Keon Crossan.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Shotgun now for Murray. He gets it complete to Harris. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 4 yards out.
And the Cardinals are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead.
No problem there on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Thomas.
And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On first down, Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Escape, and now a fumble. Brady loses the football, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Past the 20. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Extra point up and through. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And he loses the football a second time. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes, so they will hold on to the ball. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. To throw, it's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Jacob Harris.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Cardinals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
The point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Second down. Here's Mostert again.
Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Now a give to Mostert running right.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
On second down, Mostert.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 34.
They'll run right side with Mostert.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. A handoff running left is Mostert.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now Brady got to have this one. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
83 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw it. Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll go down at the 28. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Play fake. Murray. He finds his man. Complete. That's Weber. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Out to his left. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know that's a whale of a game. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Arizona, their strong start